Welcome back to episode 5 and week 7 of us opening a shop. We're going to show you the work that's been done in the shop, and we had all 10 of our Wolfhounds heart tested, so keep watching for the results.
Get to work.
We have a little bit of a counter. Come look from this side, it looks lovely.
Reminds me of a saloon.
Good.
We're going to stain it, as in like a blue or a...
I'm just going to keep doing it all day.
What do you think?
It's massive, I love it.
Now the 6-inch shells for knickknacks and then proper shells for Claire. Or for Emma, so.
Come round here, Claire.
How nice is that? That's where Austin was going.
With shot fails preserving for my coffee.
Just think, do you know what you could put in there? A fish tank. Honey, I'm home. Honey, I'm home.
Hi there.
Don't stand on a little dog.
How's it going?
Smells nice. Looks nice. Are we ready for heart testing?
That's just me.
Are we ready for heart testing?
Well, no, I'm not ready now. Then.
Shall we?
Yeah. Oh, that is going to look wicked with counter on. Careful. Who got the ball? Susie, where's the ball?
Saving £80 plus free safety glasses worth $13.99 at ryobitools.co.uk.
So do you put these hooks in? That one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Push it right over at bottom. Fuck, Joff measured 137. Fucking high five, Jay.
Perfect.
Yes.
If I'd have tightened them right, that'd have been straight above.
Action.
Well, there is that as well.
Like
you
a
know.
grass.
Yeah, there is that. Yeah.
Well, that's just that one.
Yeah, that's just the.
I've redrawn that for you, so if you ever want
Yeah, I need that. I love that.
that's it.
Is it glass front?
Yeah. Why has it been dropped?
No, it's just it we're too tall to go out of that. What's your age?
Texans. She's well beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Nikki, look.
Sticker.
welcome you all here for the grand opening of Nutriment Freezer. Here's to a long and happy relationship with raw dog food.
Hey, don't even think about having a shit there. Look, she's going to do something.
It's been 2 weeks since the last episode because we've been that busy. I'm going to do you a little tour. Did you say tour or tour?
Tour.
I'm going to do you a little tour of what's happened in the shop, why we've been so busy, and then me and Mav want to talk to you a little bit about the heart testing session that we had last week. Abby's broken.
Well, they're the tossers.
Who's done that?
They have, haven't they, obviously?
How? So it looks like a shop now, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah. Are you gonna film while I show everyone round, or am I gonna film and you show everyone round? We'll take it in turns. Pick an area that you want to show.
I'll show this corner.
Which one?
That corner.
Here, there's no hand there.
Ah. So we ordered this shelving. That's it.
It's beautiful!
Right at the end, we sell protein flapjacks.
Bring them closer to camera so they can see what you're on about. Protein flapjacks, those are mine because I ain't got time to eat
This
food.
is the ice cream. This is the ice cream freezer. It's for human ice cream.
What, made out of humans?
Made out of humans. So people could come in off the street and grab an ice cream.
But what kind of ice cream?
Dixon's ice cream, famous in Huddersfield.
And have we got doggy ice cream in there?
No.
You don't even know that Dixon's are bringing us 24 pots of doggy ice cream. No, 48. Dixon's are bringing us 48 pots of doggy ice cream, 24 plain, 24 mint. You don't even know that.
Mint. Dogs won't eat mint.
Dixon's, we said that, but then on live, I was talking about mint, and apparently loads of dogs love mint.
Right.
So yeah, we've actually got Dixon's doggy ice cream also going in there, and it's arriving this afternoon.
Cool.
So the idea is, this is a safe area for our dogs. They're also protected by the little cage system up there, so that we can... Oh my goodness, we've got a customer! Hello, Nikki. There's a dog here. Doggy.
It's gone for ice cream.
Hello. You want to come in? Oh my goodness. Where do you come from? Specially fitted oak worktop. 2 shelves for customers. This is actually a shelf at the back for us. And we are having Austin lit on there. How beautiful is that? Look at it with me behind it. Anything specific you're after today? Dog food, cat food, small animal food, frozen, kibble, all types of natural dog treats, dog toys, leads, collars, harnesses, cat litter.
Can you explain the curtains? Look,
Oh, the curtain's
hung
actually
down
fallen
and drab
down.
for some reason.
It's fallen down. This is just like a little, it's fallen down again. It's just a little set that we're going to use for TikTok. Come on. We've only got 2 freezers here. This is our freezer, so we bought this so we can put anything we want in here. We are going to stock DAF, and we might stock a different brand, who knows, because we can stock whichever brand we want in there. This is a branded freezer. So this is the freezer deal from Nutriment. We've used Nutriment for, what, about a year now? So the freezer, you get the freezer on loan with the products, you can only put their products in it. The products have just arrived. So we've got 3 5-foot lengths of mesh to hold products on, and the licky mats and stuff like that are going to go here, just on little hooks at the back. So 3 5-foot pieces of mesh, and the freezers are all 5 foot. So across the back is going to be mesh with products hung on. Joff's coming on Monday to then put a shelf all the way along the top where all the supplements are going to go.
So far.
It. We've got some more shelving coming. We've got we've got the table to do here.
What about the signage outside?
Oh my god. And the main sign up at the top, that's illuminated. So in the dark months, which we get a lot of here in the UK, that's going to be all brightly lit up. It's got all our information on, links to social media, list of what we do, and our babies. Our original first 3 Irish Wolfhounds there. And let me show you who they are. This is Scylla, my baby. This is Bella, our Italian girl. And then this is Mr. Wilson.
Senior.
Mr. Wilson Senior. All these 3 have passed now. So it's beautiful to have them here looking over us, because those are our first 3 and we love them. Welcome to the 10 o'clock news with Claire and Mav. We're going to be reporting on local issues, mainly to do with Irish Wolfhounds and heart testing.
And Brussels Griffons.
Would you like to start this week's news with the top story?
Top story, we had Wolfhounds heart tested. We had that done by a lady who's a heart tester.
Funnily enough. No, it's part of the heart testing scheme. So we had it done last Friday, and we haven't spoken about it yet, and I haven't spoken about it because I was shocked. We've had clear heart tests every time for 12 years, apart from one equivocal where the dog had just one irregular heartbeat that popped up during the test, and when we got her retested, that disappeared and she got a clear test. So we've had 100% clear tests. So to start with, let's do good news. I asked for Rosa to be tested because the amount of medication that she was on from 3 months to 10 months. No, prior to and then after, because she still had medication after. So she did about 7 months on some really strong, really intense medication, and that's why a lot of the vets wanted to put her to sleep, because of the amount of medication that she needed. It could have damaged so many internal organs, including the heart, but 100% clear heart test, all good strong heart, no issues for Rosa. Lena, 8.5-year-old, mammary cancer, had another cancer somewhere else that we did manage to sort out, tested clear, and Angela said that her heart was
strong,
steady as a rock, just perfect. So that's all good. And then in between there, from one end of the spectrum to the other, we found out that Wilson has got DCM, which is dilated cardiomyopathy. So he doesn't even have arterial fibrillation, which is usually what had happened prior to developing DCM. And he's only just on 3-year-old. So I still kind of don't believe it. I don't mean I don't believe her either. I trust her 100%, and I know she's absolutely the best at what she does. But you just kind of like, I don't believe it.
You said no. You're in denial of it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's denial, as in, are you sure? Is she sure? Should we I mean, I am going to retest. Hey, no bed. I am going to retest again in 6 months. Not because I don't trust that, but because I just think I need that second opinion with a lot of things. Barry! Come here! The point of this video is, anyone that's ever bought an Irish Wolfhound puppy from us, I always refer them to the Irish Wolfhound Health Group and the Irish Wolfhound Heart Testing Scheme, because Wilson has got absolutely no symptoms.
No, he's as fit as a flea.
So it just seems
Energetic.
Just seems to be like, are you sure? but apparently the test showed that his heart is enlarged on the right hand side.
She did say it's like a very early stage of or something.
Yeah,
like
but
that.
she said it's not. It's past the AF stage, and it is actually the early stage of DCM, and he will require medication. And as we know, that means that his life expectancy is not as long as it could possibly have been, and he is going to be on medication now for the rest of his life.
Eventually, yeah.
So yeah, that's that. And I think the point why I wanted to mention it is because were we not involved with heart testing, then we wouldn't have known that if he was when we wouldn't have known that when he starts showing symptoms that it is actually dilated cardiomyopathy and heart disease. So we would have had to go through the process of a vet of checking everything, blood tests, x-rays, scans, they would have tested for everything, and it can cost you thousands to eventually get a diagnosis. And if your vet does the heart testing, you're talking 800 quid for the process that we went through, which was 90 quid a dog, and we got all 10 dogs tested. So it cost us 90 quid to know exactly who's fine, exactly who's not fine, and a couple of them had a misplaced heartbeat. So the scan and everything showed a perfectly healthy heart, but we're just going to keep an eye on, exactly like we did last time this happened. We got a clear heart test after that.
So when Wilson gets heart tested next time, will he potentially be worse then? Or,
Most likely.
so will he just get...
It's degenerative, yeah. They deteriorate. And they do say, if you look on Irish Wolfhound health group, or if you look at any information, so usually they can live with arterial fibrillation. Don't take my word for it, this is only what I believe, what I know from it, is that they can live with arterial fibrillation, but as soon as that tips over into DCM, they've usually got about 2 years left. But the heart tester said medicine's changed, the knowledge of heart disease has changed, and that now you're possibly looking at 2 to 3 years. So he's only just turned 3-year-old. She said we might have him until he's 6-year-old.
I mean, that's very young end of Irish Wolfhound lifespan, but giant breeds don't live until they're like 15 and 16, do they?
Yeah.
So I'd have hoped to have got him to 9. I mean, I'd have hoped to go up to 10, 11, but on a good run or whatever whatever words would be, I'd have liked to live to about 9.
Yeah.
Should he only live to 6.5, 7, maybe even 6? Apart from whatever medications we can give him and stuff, the only thing we can do is make sure, like we do with all our wolfhounds anyway, is that he has a bloody good life while he's here. And I mean, he already goes to some of the most lovely places to walk. He's free to run.
He's got sofas to lie on.
He's got sofas to lie on, all that. He's got all his rivers that he likes to go swimming in and all that. He's got great food. We spend so much time dedicated to being with him and keeping him entertained, and his fulfilment of life's complete, whatever.
Yeah.
So
but he will deteriorate, and we were told to keep him fit, because we asked all the questions, should we stop exercising him as much? And the heart tester actually said, when we got to about the 3rd dog that she was heart testing, she stopped. Do you remember? She stopped and she said, do your dogs run a lot? And we said, yeah, they're out running every day. They run on moors, they run on lowlands, they run around reservoirs. And she said, they've got bigger muscles than I'm used to. She said, this muscle here is really developed, and it's from running.
and it's from the terrain where we live.
I
because
felt right
it's,
proud.
well, yeah.
Because it shows how fit and healthy they actually are, and that,
But
you
it's-
take about exercise.
The environment's a hilly, mountainous environment. It's full of hills, valleys, all that.
Yeah.
And so because of that, the powering up and steadying themselves down and all that. So they're using all the muscles, you know, that they've got, as opposed to if it's the same terrain.
just
Let's
plodding
say
around.
if it's just a flat terrain, using whatever muscles are just required to run on flat.
Yeah. And a lot of time when you've only got one dog or two dogs, they don't run that much anyway.
No.
Whereas ours, especially taking them out in different groups, there's all, you know, it's somebody new that they're running with, and it might be two that play with each other more than others. And
in the morning when I go to take, like, you know, first walk I do, I go outside the house and they are literally climbing gate to get out, and I open that side gate and they come up side of our house like bullets, don't they?
Yeah.
Absolutely like raring to go. And then they get it van and we're 2 minutes up road, whichever walk I decide to choose. And if I do a mile, they've got to do 5 at least. You know, because they're circling around me and doing all sorts of silliness and stuff.
yeah,
But going back to it, so regarding Wilson, the only I'm assuming certainly for the first couple of years, or you know how many years it carries on. First couple of years, we won't particularly see any change in him.
what do you mean first couple of years?
Well, he's only got a couple of years.
Well, we might only have a couple of years. Well, this is the thing. I mean, I've started reading about it, and
Well, in the first year, we won't notice anything, will we?
I think what we were told is that we now have to monitor his respiratory. So one of the main symptoms is it affects breathing, because heart failure results in lungs filling with fluid, which will affect his ability to exercise and how comfortable he is, basically. The whole point of the medication that he's going to go on to is that it will improve his heart muscles, or at least maintain his heart muscles, because he's coping at the minute. So once that deteriorates, we're just going to have to go by what he tells us. So we need to monitor his respiratory rate so that we know.
Does that mean that he can't be bred with?
Oh no, well, we'd already decided not to breed from him anyway, because there's certain aspects of his conformation that I
say
don't
never
like.
if we decide we like, you know.
What, never say never to breed from Wilson?
No, what I mean is now, no, but like that's what I'm getting at.
No, I was never going to breed from him anyway. No, honestly, I've had him. He's been chemically castrated a couple of months ago. I was never going to breed from him. So this is just. I mean, I think it's almost like the universe, like, blessed me with that. If I had intended on breeding from him, I'd be mortified right now, because, you know, there's a lot behind him.
I am mortified.
No, so what I'm saying is I'm mortified because we love him, you know, just like we love Geronimo, and we never intended on breeding from him. Just like we love Inca, and we've tried to breed from him, and we've never had a puppy from him, but we don't think any less of him. What I'm saying is, if he was sort of part of our next, if he were part of our next plans, then it would be really, really mortified. He just gets to live his life as normal now. It makes no difference to him whether he's bred.
Would it be better if we got him castrated?
That's not a question. That's not a question I asked, but I don't
That's something
know.
we need to look into.
He's chemically castrated. We don't want to put any stress on him, do we? But it's a good question.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It might reduce his stress by him not wanting to mate,
Well, then he's not got any testosterone in him.
which is a good thing, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know. How do you feel without any testosterone?
Aside from Wilson, really, it's good results. You've got to take it from where it is, and at the end of the day, it's black and white. You know, Wilson does need attention. But that aside, pack-wise, they're not in too bad a position, are they? So,
No.
If that's a slight bonus, I'll take it.
We're normally really happy with
big
our
bonus.
testing, and we should be really happy because we got really good results for others, but it's proper put a dampener on it, haven't it? You just feel like you can't be happy about all others. If anybody wants to get their Irish Wolfhounds heart tested, or wants to know any more about it, you can find information on the Irish Wolfhound Health Group, the UK Irish Wolfhound Health Group website. And I think you have to join their Facebook group to have access to their booking in information. But they do testing all over the country, and it's that simple. You book in, you turn up, the dog stands there for about 5 minutes, 10 minutes, while they have a listen with a stethoscope. She pops on the ECG connectors, and then she takes the scanning machine, has a look, does some measurements on the screen. That's it. It's not distressing for your dog. They don't have to shave anything. Your dog's not forced to lie down. It just has to stand there nice and quietly. We like it when there's two of us. So there's one of us fussing the front end of the dog, there's one of us scratching the back end of the dog and, you know, holding up. It's just easy when there's two of us, and then one heart tester. But you get all your information on the Irish Wolfhound Health Group. We have always heart tested even dogs that we do not plan on breeding from, or dogs that have retired from breeding, because you just get that little bit of, what's the saying, forewarned is forearmed, isn't it? And it's 90 quid per dog, somewhere around there. We will keep you informed on this new journey. We have never had DCM. We've had bone cancer twice, once. We've had bone cancer once. We've had mammary cancer twice. We've had bloat once. We've had pneumonia twice.
This is over a huge amount of dogs.
Yeah,
huge
amount of
you're
dogs.
like scaring everybody to death.
No, I'm not scaring everybody to death. I'm saying that when you take on a breed that has these aspects, that has these health issues, you have to expect them. So you have to know the signs of pneumonia, because how fast you act when you see pneumonia depends on how quick that dog recovers or survives. The same with bloat. You've got to know the symptoms of bloat. And the same with DCM. It's in the breed. It's in humans. It's in the breed. You've either got to be forewarned and forearmed, or when those symptoms arise, you've got to go, hang on a second, could it be this? Or you're going to end up putting your dog.
Oh, and last time we did this and it worked, and that.
Yeah. I mean, we've lost a dog to pneumonia, and we've saved a dog to pneumonia.
That's what I'm getting at, yeah.
We are going to leave it there now for this week. So we're showing you around. I've got a little bit of footage of stuff that we've done in between. It's been 2 weeks since I last posted because we're just so busy. But guess what? We're opening 2 weeks today. Nikki?
Yeah.
It's 2 weeks today.
Yay.
We're going to be open 2 weeks today. The shop is in Linthwaite, which is near Huddersfield. All the details will be available on our website. If anybody wants to come and visit us, wants to come and look at the products, wants to come and look at us, there will be Wolfhounds here occasionally. Why would people not want to come and look at you? You tell everyone you're gorgeous, don't you?
That's true.
Exactly. So, if you are liking our little YouTube, documentary, give us a like, give us a follow. Any questions in the comments, anything you've got to say to us, any advice, pop it in the comments. We do take a look and we do appreciate it. And cheers, everyone.